we're here to talk about the plants again. Don't remember when I last filmed the video, but we've made some great progress since the last video. So here we have my fresh trimming. It hasn't had any buds as of yet. We have no roots sprouting just yet. Like I said, this is a fresh one, but this little nub has grown out and rolled out. We got this pretty leaf. I'm not gonna touch it. And then we have this one with the 4 leaves. The leaf hasn't unrolled yet, but let's look at all the progress down here. And we have some nice roots growing. This one is probably gonna get put into some soil today. And had it not been put in soil today, I probably would change the water because we got a lot of little flecks in there. I actually put some plant food in here maybe 2 days ago, and I'm not really seeing a huge difference, but I'm thinking it'll take more than just 3 days. But we got some really good roots going on here, some nice thick ones, and then some tiny baby roots coming off of them. They look like spaghetti noodles, but we're making some good progress. And then we have this gigantic leaf, and we got some good roots going on here as well. Some good finger-like structures. I'll go around here. Oh, and look, we have a little shark tooth. It's not a shark tooth, but that's what it kind of looks like. I didn't even notice this. We got a little shark tooth right here. And we have, like I said, some really good roots going on here, making some good progress. So I'll probably put this one in the dirt as well today. And then here we have our mother plant, who is just flourishing. Our leaves are stretching out. We've got tons of new leaves. We got tiny little new leaf right here sprouting out. We got a new leaf right here sprouting out from the roots. Let's see, we got a little nub right here. I also loosened up this twist tie because I was worried that it would damage the plant. So actually I took it off. I was worried it would damage the plant. But we have this tiny little cute thing right here growing. And yeah, we're doing really good. I also gave a few pumps of plant food, and I will put a picture up here somewhere in the area of the plant food that I got from like Home Depot. Oh, and this one, I forgot about this little one. This one appeared a few days ago, and it's just like sprouting out of this one. Like the plants are just multiplying, and I love it. So this one hasn't unrolled yet, but it will, and I'm excited. And I will be putting them into some dirt, which we'll see here a little bit later. And that's my update. So I will be selling these 2 plants. The one big leaf that is growing another leaf down here. And then I will be selling this one as well with our 1, 2, 3, 4 leaves on it. And eventually I'll be selling this one if it ever sprouts any roots. But this is growing, so that's promising because this was much shorter last week. And that is my updated plant tour. Let me show you what I got from Home Depot. I got some perlite, which I'm going to be mixing in with this soil this potting mix that I got weeks ago when I first, months ago actually, when I started, when I decided I was gonna get a cactus and a succulent. And it's got some different things mixed in there, but I'm gonna mix that with some of this sheet moss because I heard it does good thing for plants, where you can I heard that it holds on to moisture, and it'll be good if you like mix it in there so your plant roots could have like little pockets of moisture. And in my head, it kind of sounds like you can go a little bit longer without watering because you have something that holds on to water a little bit. But that's gonna be experimental because I imagine if something will hold on to water, then it has the capabilities of growing mold. So there's that. So I'm gonna do that mix a little bit later as well when I start to pot, and we'll see where it goes. I'll probably mix them and then put them in the soil and then kind of watch and see how they grow as they get used to being in soil. And then the selling will probably happen then.
Hello, it's later me. This is me cutting up the sheet moss. By no ways am I an expert, but I'm mixing the soil. Yeah, there's a little nub from my phone holder in the video. I'm still learning. But yeah, here I'm just removing the dirt from the pots because it was still fairly new. I'm not gonna say I lost hope on my little cactus and my succulents tub, but the struggle is real with them. And I feel like I moved the bigger pots too soon, which I later learned about. And yeah, so this is just me showing the containers I moved them to. I made little holes with like a steel straw. And then this is just me fiddling with my camera. But yeah, I was mixing the sheet moss with the soil and the perlite because I heard that, it holds on to moisture. And I figured that'd be good being that my plants are just coming out of water. So my idea was to stick the plants and the soil and make sure the sheet moss goes around the roots so that their transition would be a little bit easier. And hopefully, I mean, it's just an experiment. But then I realized that this plant was just too heavy for the container I wanted to use. I really want some clear pots. But it didn't work out that way. I heard that, if you wait too long to put the roots in the water, to get the roots from water to soil, that, their transition will be much harder. So this is why I chose to do it now instead of waiting a little longer. But here I realized that the plant was way too heavy for the pot. So I had to keep dumping the soil out. And I found a rock to put at the bottom, but then I realized that rock was too heavy. So then I decided to get smaller rocks to put in there. And that's just to keep the plant itself from falling over. But I watched a video on YouTube and read some places that, you should move the plant into a pot that's bigger than its root system. Which, technically this pot is still bigger than the root system. But it's not so much bigger in my head. That's what I'm thinking, but I could very well be wrong. But I didn't really think about how heavy the plant itself would be to getting it into a smaller pot. But I guess we'll see how it works. Again, this is an experiment for me. I am fairly new at it. If it's successful, then I'll try it again. But yeah, this is me just trying to figure out a little system. Mixing the perlite, making sure the soil is airy is what the plant people call it. And then just cleaning up around the pots. I poured the water that the plants had been living in into the soil. I don't know if it'll make any difference, but I feel like maybe they'll be happy because it's the water that they're used to. And from now, I'm going to mist the soil a little bit, but like I said, I put the sheet moss near the roots, hoping that the sheet moss will hold on to some kind of moisture for them. Just stepping in to say thanks for watching. Hope you guys have a great day. This was the end product. I put little rocks on the top for decorations, but and also for some added weight. And we'll see how the plant adjusts, and then I'll take the rocks off little by little. But yeah, this is my end product. Again, thanks for watching.